we will move to RC today. Sorry, not RC, DILR today. Okay, we will go to DILR. Now, let us pick a question from this year's paper. Uh, okay, when I go into DILR, we will discuss on what questions you should answer first, second, third, and so on. Right? Okay, we will do this one. Okay, so the strategy for answering DILR questions is always answer the graph first, and I'll show you why I'm telling this. Because in graphs, you are given data. You only have to look at the data. There is no analysis required. You have to just understand the data, and in some cases, you have to calculate a little bit and you'll get the answers. So this is the easiest of all questions in DILR. Okay?
Okay.
The second one you should attempt uh, would be questions on Venn diagrams. Okay, these are also relatively easy. You don't have to. I mean, there's not much analysis needed. Okay, mostly data based, right?
Yes, sir.
The third type you should attempt is sequences or arrangements. Now here you will need analysis, and we'll discuss this. Okay, and then the fourth would be mostly sequences are there, and there are different types of sequence problems. We'll discuss that. And the last thing that you should attempt are questions related to tournaments, and I'll show you why. Okay, these questions are very time consuming. Questions are not too difficult, but there's a lot of this needs both calculation and analysis, right? I'll show you each one with examples, right? So today I will start with Venn diagrams since we discussed it. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
okay. So let us pick that question. Where is now? Today you are going to tell me, okay, from whatever we discussed yesterday. I hope you all of you understood Venn diagrams,
Yes, sir.
right? So this question says, are you able to see?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This question says students in a college, sorry, students in a college, one second. Students in a college are discussing two proposals, right? Proposal A and proposal B. Okay, I don't care what those proposals are. Okay, don't try to read this. Okay, this will take away your time unnecessarily. A student does not necessarily support either of the two proposals. What does this mean?
There are some students who do not support any of the two proposals.
So if these are two proposals, A and B, there are some students who don't support any of these two, right?
Right.
Everyone understands this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can you relate it with what we discussed yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
In an upcoming election for student union president, there are two candidates in the fray, Sunita and Ragini. Okay. Every student prefers one of the two candidates. What does this mean? What does this mean?
Every student has a choice between the two,
So if
Sunita and
this
Ragini.
is Sunita and
One
this is
kind
Ragini, so there are no students
Yes.
outside
outside.
this.
Outside this.
Outside this.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
So everyone has to prefer one
Yes,
of
sir.
them. No one can say I will press nota, or no one can say I am not going to vote. That is the meaning.
Correct.
Okay. Now, a survey was conducted among the students by picking a sample of 500 students. Right? 500 students.
Right.
The following information was noted from this survey. 250 students supported proposal. Okay, before I get into this, now tell me how am I going to represent this? There are two proposals and two candidates. How am I going to represent this information using Venn diagrams?
So the data of students is given, so the circle would be of proposals A and B.
Okay, the circle would be of proposals. And how do I represent the student? How do I represent the candidates?
Um,
See, we can understand this, that there would be combinations like that. That someone prefers Sunita,
Hmm.
prefers proposal A. Someone prefers Sunita, prefers proposal B. Someone prefers Sunita, prefers both proposals, right?
and B. Yes.
Someone prefers Sunita, prefers no proposal. Similarly for Ragini,
Mm,
any of these can happen.
Hmm.
yes.
So how am I going to represent this? This is the, if you get this correct, rest of it will be cakewalk. How am I going to
So
represent these two?
Sunita and Ragini also support any proposals. Right?
So, sorry, Sunita and Ragini?
Also supports any proposal.
Yes, they might. They might be. I mean, they are counted in the 500. It could be true, but that is not what is told explicitly. We are just going to look at what is told.
Okay.
Don't assume anything. Okay, just go with whatever is given. So I can understand that there would be combinations of. There could be 8 combinations, right? Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There could be 8 combinations. So how do I represent that? So therefore, I cannot represent 8 combinations in one diagram, right? That
Hmm.
is the first thing that you have to understand. Okay,
Okay, sir.
clear? Because if you try to represent everything in one, you'll end up in a mess, right? You're getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we will try and break it up into two separate uh, parts, 4 and 4. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So this is one. Let me. Okay. So this is one. Right? Similarly, I will draw another. Now tell me, what am I trying to represent? What does the boxes represent? What does the circles represent?
First box and the circles represent the proposals, and the second represents Ragini and Sunita.
Sorry, boxes would be proposals.
Oh, no, boxes. Yes, boxes propose neither or any proposals. This to support. Yes, first box is represent the proposals. No,
So yeah,
box not. The circles. First, first two circles in the first box. They represent the proposals.
okay.
And
So there are two possibilities. Circles will represent proposals,
first, in the first
and
case,
boxes will represent
students.
candidates.
Oh, sorry, candidates.
The choice is between candidates and proposals, right?
Yes,
This is one possibility. The other possibility is boxes will represent proposals and circles will represent candidates.
candidates.
Which
Okay.
is easier and why?
Which is here.
Look at the conditions that we have highlighted so far. The clue lies there.
In the first case, circles represent the proposal and the box represent the candidate. Is must be easier.
Why?
Because every student have to prefer. Oh, sorry. Um, there are two proposal. Circles are proposal.
See, what is the meaning of the box and the circle, which we discussed yesterday? What was the box representing?
It tells the universal set.
Exactly. So
Box.
the box
Box is the
represents the total,
yes.
and we need to know the total definitively, right?
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, from what we have read so far, don't look at the other points that are given below. From what we have read so far, which of the conditions tell us that we can identify a number definitively? Look at this one.
Yes. Every student prefers one of the two candidates.
Candidate.
So that means if I know the number of candidates who prefers Sunita, I can, and total
I
number of
can.
candidates is told, I can get the number of candidates of Ragini.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Mm.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is why I will choose boxes as candidates and circles as proposals. So this is step number one. If you get this part, the rest will be cakewalk. Okay. So now we go um, to the conditions that are given. So what does the first one say? 250 students supported proposal A and 250 students supported proposal B. Can I represent this here? Okay, before that, let me do one more thing. The green box is proposal A and
Hmm.
the orange box is proposal B.
B.
Okay, and let us say this. Sorry, the circles are proposal A and B, and the first box is let's say Ragini, and the second box is Sunita. Okay, let
Sunita.
us mark this first. So the first one says 250 students supports proposal A and 250 students supports proposal B. Can I represent this here? No, I have to find out first what I'm going to try to find out. I have to find out the universal set
Universal set.
for each box, right?
Yes.
So I look
Yes.
at the second condition, which says among the 200 students who preferred Sunita as union president, 80% supported proposal A. Does this make
Okay.
sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The second box of
So
Sunita. Universal set is 200.
I can write Sunita, this box is equal to how much?
200.
200.
200.
200. What will be the total number of the other box?
300.
300.
Then
Why?
500
Because
minus
minus
200.
500.
total is
Yes.
500.
Okay, so this gives me the first set of numbers. Now, the second part of the statement says 80% supported proposal A, right? So
Yes.
I look at the Sunita box and I look at the proposal
A.
A, right? So
Yes.
proposal A would be 80% here. That means A
Yeah.
would be equal to how much?
160.
160.
150. Yes.
160. Next, I go back to the first point. 250 students supported proposal A. Now, can I fill proposal A in the other box?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
90.
How much will that
90.
And
be?
90.
90. Is this clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
I'm looking at 250 students supporting proposal A. Can I fill in proposal B in the two boxes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. To
Are you
160.
sure?
No, sir. Not,
No.
not now.
No, no, no.
Please
Because
remember there are some students here
Sir.
who do
yeah,
not support any of the proposals,
Mm.
yes,
Yes.
and we do not know the number of students who are supporting both proposals.
yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
we cannot definitively put the value of B yet. Okay, so you have to be careful when you are putting the values. The third one says among those who preferred Ragini, 30% supported proposal A.
Mm.
yes. We got 90.
Okay, so even if this was not given, we could have written this. Correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Point number 4. 20% of those who supported proposal B preferred Sunita. So how many supports proposal B?
250.
250.
and 20% for Sunita.
20% of 250 is how much?
50.
So can I write the value of B for Sunita now?
Yes, 50,
Yes, sir.
How much is that?
50.
50.
Right? So can I write the number of students who supports proposal B and supports Ragini? Students supporting proposal B and supporting Sunita is 50. Total students supporting proposal B is 250. So
Yes,
students supporting B and supporting Ragini will be how much?
200, 250 minus 50, 200.
Is it clear to everyone?
Mm.
Because the number of students who are supporting proposal B is 250. It is very clearly told, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes,
And
sir.
this 250 is split into two parts. One within box of Ragini, one within box of Sunita.
Sunita.
Is there any other student who are supporting B? No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So if I get one of these, I will get the other. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, 40% of those who do not support proposal B prefers Ragini. How many do not support proposal B?
40%.
Total number of people who are not supporting proposal B.
250.
250. No, 250. Not
Total students
total.
is how many?
500.
Sunita plus Ragini is 500.
Students total is 500.
Yes.
Supporting proposal B is 250. Then how many
250.
are not supporting B?
250.
250.
Correct?
Yes.
So
Yes,
of
sir.
50, 40% prefers Ragini,
Oh.
right?
Right.
So what is 40% of 250?
100.
100.
100, right?
Yes.
40% of 250 is 100, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
And people who are not supporting proposal B will fall here, right? Outside the orange circle, right?
Mm.
Clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But be careful. This is a trap. Why is it a trap? Tell me, why is it a trap?
Not supporting B means there will be some supporting A also.
Yes, fine. So A, I already know 90. Now, what the mistake people will do,
Oh, okay, okay.
most people will do, is they will take this as 10. This is the trap.
This
Here,
is the is oh A is 90, then both are also in 90. Right.
is it clear that why is it a trap?
Oh,
Most people will calculate this 100 and they will see that A is 90, so the rest of it will be X, right?
Right.
But this would have been true if the case would have been like this.
yes.
If the case would have been like this, that there are no students who are supporting both A and B, then yes, people who are not supporting B will fall in this outside B. So out of that, A is 90 means X is 10. Fine. But we don't know that. Okay. So we cannot use this right away. So we will park this. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see number 6. Every student who preferred Sunita and supported proposal B also supported proposal A. Every student who who preferred Sunita and supported proposal B also supported proposal A. What does this mean?
Circle B should be inside A.
Very good. So this becomes here, right? Or we can write this in other way also. We don't have to, I mean, you don't have to keep redrawing the circles time and again. What we will do is people who are supporting Sunita and proposal B is 50, right?
Yes.
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 50. So this
Yes.
50 will also support proposal A.
Yeah.
And there will
Okay.
be
Right.
no
So,
people who will support only B and support Sunita. Clear?
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many people are supporting Sunita and supporting proposal A? We don't know that. Sorry, we know that, right?
Yes.
People supporting Sunita and A only. What is
We
this
know that.
number?
We know.
110.
What is this number?
110.
So this
110.
110.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us see number 7. Among those who preferred Ragini, 20% did not support any of the proposals. How many are supporting Ragini?
300.
300.
300.
Not supporting any proposals?
60.
20.
60.
Yes.
Sorry, how much?
60.
60.
60. So this X becomes 60. Now you understand the trap. Do you understand the trap here?
Yes.
If I would have
Yes,
written
sir.
X equal to 10, looking at the previous condition,
Mm.
right, which is
Yes.
condition 5, then I would have gone wrong. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us go back to condition number 5. So 40% of those who do not support proposal B prefer Dragini. 40% of those who do not support proposal B means 100, right? Correct?
Right.
Yes, no?
Yes.
How many are supporting proposal B? 250, right? People
Yes.
not supporting B are 250, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
40% of that is how
100.
much?
100. 100.
100.
100. So 100 means this 100 would be covering all this area, right?
Yes.
Now we know that 60 is X, right? So therefore, what would be this
Oh,
area?
would be
40.
A only. A only.
A
How
only
much?
will be 40.
A only will be 40.
Very good.
40.
So this becomes 40. So
And
how
that
much is
common
this?
area is
How much is
50.
50.
this?
50.
50.
50.
50.
Total
How
line.
much is this?
150.
250.
150. So we got all the numbers for Ragini, correct?
Mm.
Yes.
What about Sunita?
We didn't get Y.
Why?
How much is Y?
40.
40.
Very good. Why 40?
Because 160 is the total of the circles, then 200 minus 160.
Exactly. Exactly. 110 plus 50 plus 0 plus Y is equal to 200, correct?
Yes, sir.
We did that yesterday,
Mm.
right? So Y is
Yes.
40, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we have all the numbers. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Fantastic. So let's go back to the questions. And, see, the first two questions are, I mean, they don't have negative marking. It's a direct answer, right? That's an advantage. Okay. So
Okay.
never miss the questions which do not have negative marking. Okay.
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 So let us see the questions. Okay. Is it visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
First
sir.
question. Among the students surveyed, who supported proposal A, what percentage preferred Sunita for student union president?
Hundred ten by 200. Only no, sorry, 160 by 200.
160 by 200. Everyone agrees?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone agrees?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
No.
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 Sir, because we will take for the Ragini
Who
also.
supported who supported proposal A
250.
Uh, 250.
250? Out
Okay.
of this,
160.
how many prefers Sunita? That means A plus Sunita,
A plus Sunita 160.
160. So what is
Oh, sorry. 160 by 250.
160 by
this is
250.
another mistake that people do.
Mm, okay.
So please be careful. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is 64%. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
See, the beauty of it is once you get the numbers, okay, all you have to do is simple calculation. There is no analysis involved in Venn diagrams. This is why this is one of the easiest to crack. Okay. Next, what percentage of the students surveyed who did not support proposal A preferred Ragini as the union president?
Did not support.
How many supported proposal A?
250.
250.
Okay.
It's been 90
How
by
many did not
250.
support?
Did not support proposal. Not a also 250.
250. 500 minus A. Okay, either you support A or you don't support A.
Yeah.
Correct?
Rakesh as a student president,
So
not
250
A.
did not support A. Okay. Out of
One-
that, how
150
many
plus
preferred
60 by
Ragini as the president?
300.
What does this mean? What would be the number?
there should be
9.
proposal B and also in the other part, not A. Oh, support it. No, no, not support it. Did not support it. So this only B is 150 and did not support any proposal is 60.
Yeah, tell me.
Only B in Ragini is 150 and did not support any proposal is 60. So 250 plus 150 plus 60.
Very good. And why is that? Because people who are not supporting A will fall in this part,
Yes.
right? Outside the green circle, correct?
Correct.
Everything outside the green circle, and outside the green circle I can see 150 and 60, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So 150 plus 60 over 250 into
250.
100, right? So that is 210 by 250 into 100, which means 84%, right?
Yes.
Right.
Clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So this is 64%, this is 84%. Next, let us see. What percentage of the students surveyed who supported both proposals, A and B, preferred Sunita as the president? How many people are supporting both proposals?
50. In both proposals. In Sunita is 50.
Overall 100.
How many support both proposals?
100.
50 plus 50.
100.
Aklesha, how many
Yes, sir.
support? How many supports both proposals?
50.
Both proposal means
50
50 here
and 50
Yes.
here.
and 50 here.
50
Yes,
plus 50.
So
sir.
100, right?
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And of that, how many are supporting Sunita?
So,
So of
50 by
100, how many are supporting Sunita?
50.
50.
50. So that would be 50 over 100 into 100, 50%.
50%.
Correct?
yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Last one. How many of the students surveyed supported proposal B, did not support proposal A, and preferred Ragini as the president? How many supported proposal B?
250.
250. 250 supported B. Now let's see how many did not support proposal A
50
in
also.
Ragini's box.
Oh, in Ragini's box.
Right? Out of this, did not support proposal A. That means what?
9. Okay.
Sorry?
150.
150.
150.
Mine 150.
No.
150
Read
plus
the question
60.
again. Oh, yes, you are right. Who supported proposal B? Yes. Supported proposal B, did not support proposal A. Correct. 150. Right? Which means that only B.
Only B, yes.
Right?
Only B.
Only B
Yes.
in Ragini's box. Only B in Ragini's box is 150. Right? So what would be this? 150 over
250.
250,
into
100, 60.
oh sorry, it is not the percentage.
Percentage
It
no.
is the number of students. So this
Hmm.
would be 150.
150.
150 only.
150.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Was this difficult or easy?
It was a bit complex.
This is not
Really
complex.
full.
Come on. You have to go stepwise. See, whenever you are dealing with Venn diagrams, right? Remember one thing, that you have to go very, very methodically. Don't hurry. There will be traps like the one I showed you, right? If I would have taken x is equal to 10 there, my entire calculation would have gone for a toss, right?
Right.
And number 5 was given intentionally before number 7, because people will fall in that trap. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you have to be a little careful. Okay. Like you saw that, when I looked at the conditions, I just skipped the first condition because the first condition doesn't give me any idea about the universal set for both the boxes. That is the first thing that I need to know. So therefore I went to the second one, right? So when you are looking at the conditions given, just try and make sure that first, okay, let me write this down, how to do this. So step one is, if you have more than 3 set of numbers or set of um, objects or numbers or people, right? Then you have to group them into 2 or 3 uh, groups, like we did Sunita and Ragini here, right? These are 2 groups that we divided the population into, right? And when you group them, try and make sure that each group or not each group, the universal set of each group can be definitely calculated. Clear?
Yes.
That's what we did. That is step number 1. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once we do this, then the things become easy. Then you have to look at the step 2 is find the universal set. Universal sets of both groups. Right? So these are the first 2 steps. That's it. After that, just look at the conditions and make sure you start filling one by one. Clear?
Yes, sir.
We will do more of
Yes,
this,
sir.
don't worry. Okay. But is this in line with what we discussed yesterday? Is this based on what we discussed yesterday? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Was it easier
Yes, sir.
than what we discussed yesterday? Once we got the boxes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because see, Aklisha, to reply to your point, this could have been given far more, difficult way. Okay, if they would have asked the limits of each one of these, this one or this one, conditions could have been given in that, or this one, all these limits could have been asked for. What is the maximum? What can be the maximum value of x or y, or what can be the minimum number of people who supported both proposal and supported Sunita? All these kind of questions could have been given. That would have made it more difficult, right?
Yes.
But here the numbers are straightforward. That's the best part of it. So basically, in this question, all you have to do is to do step 1 and step 2 correctly. After that, it's cakewalk.
Mm. Right.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Can you do
Yes, sir.
problems like this now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Very good. I will roll out a few Venn diagram problems today. Okay, so
Okay.
you can do it. Can you do it by tomorrow? If I give it by today?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So then we will discuss that tomorrow if you have any problems. Okay, and after that we will move to the next part in mathematics. Okay, so
Okay.
we will let's look at our original plan. What is that? Okay, uh, we will cover graphs. We haven't covered graphs, right?
Yes.
We haven't covered graphs, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So tomorrow we'll take up graphs, different kind of graphs. This is very easy, believe me. Okay, any graph is very easy, and we'll do some typical ones tomorrow. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
any questions?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No.
Is this making sense? Is this helping you guys?
Yes, definitely, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So we meet tomorrow again, same time. I'll roll out the exercise today. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Good night, everyone. See you
Good
tomorrow.
night. Good night,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank you so
Right,
much.
sir.
Bye.